Alright, good. We're going. Hello and welcome to video update number 3 for the Mug-O-Matic Tiny CNC project. It's a Hackaday prize entry for 2018. My name is Michael and this is where I'm at with it right now. Mechanically, it is looking sweet. Let's see. Spin that puppy. Oh my. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, not worth it at all. That was going to be way cooler. So, down there. Good thing it's durable. So, I guess first thing, my little super rectangles, they look great. I got my line segmentation algorithm down, so instead of drawing like super all the way across really fast, it does everything in tiny segments. So it's very stable, unless it's on a spinning platform of death. So the other cool thing is I can write G-code now. Hello world. Not perfectly, but there's things that I can work on to develop that, but the important thing is the toolpath is set. I use the same toolpath my 3D printer uses, so I can learn. You could teach that technology using this, and it's a much cheaper package with no material consumables to have to buy over time either. So like I said, that said, it's not perfect. I'm working on that H right there. There's some sort of like x-axis lag or extra backlash in that axis versus this axis that I got to get worked out, but I don't know what's going on with that just yet. I do know that grease is magic. So I was having issues with like overcoming static friction, going from a non-moving state to a moving state, and it's just like no, too far. But like a nickel's worth of grease in a plastic bag I could ship with every kit. Put that on the moving surface, and now it's just, you're good to go. It's as good as you're going to get for what it is. This is all printed plastic parts, no post-processing. I scrape them off the build plate and screw them together, and it works wonderfully. This is a finely tuned piece of engineering here. And that brings me to one more new thing I've got to share. If you can see that, I'm going to bring it down here. Let's see if that's too annoying. I'm going to try to do more videos with less time spent editing because I don't have software I like, and hopefully that's not too Inception for you. Okay, let me turn it on. Oh, holy! Okay, you turn it on, it goes to the home position, and I can draw with a joystick. You press the button. Let's go up here. Engage. Okay, I'm gonna draw an eyeball. Oh, ho. Okay, it's going to be anime. It's not going to be a perfect circle. Okay, down, go. Oh. I don't know. It works. It works, and I'll be able to use the same code on a different configuration of this thing. Let's see. Because don't forget, the Mug-O-Matic is part of the Tiny CNC collection. Oh, holy. There. Yes, it's happy. I'm going to drink out of that mug now. Alright, put this thing up here. Get back on track. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Tiny CNC collection. So I have this thing, this little super laser turret thing. It's just the same pieces, a couple different ones, but they all connect in different ways. And in this case, I'll be able to use the same code as that joystick module to have like a little super turret. You can't see it unless you're a direct line of sight. And then, so there was some bad news. There was a disappointment. I thought I was going to be able to program stall detection in here. So if we're happily drawn, and you put your finger in the way or something, and it detects that it's not gone to the correct position, it could stop and chill out. It's not going to work because the servos themselves don't have the physical capacity to send the potentiometer signal back to the Arduino. It's not real closed loop. There's like a little tiny loop local to the servo, and the Arduino doesn't actually know and has no possible way of knowing where it is, so we can't do that. Darn. That's okay. It still works. I got the backlash issue resolved. There's only a couple degrees of backlash that's in the servo itself, but I've set it so if it's ever drawing a line one way, if it detects the next line is in a new direction, it adds 2 degrees to that movement, and then boom, you end up with perfect squares. Let me see, backlash, decode, I did that thing, and then, okay, so that's where I'm at now. To-dos involve I had hoped to do dot matrix printing as well. So the G-code is really cool because I can hook it up to my computer and have a live thing and just like draw stuff really quickly. You still have to do tiny line segments under load, which is difficult to do. But a dot matrix is, imagine this, say I'm moving 180 degrees over this whole thing. If I divided that by 1 degree increments, and then if I had a picture, take a picture, segregate it into black and white contrast version of itself, break that into ones and zeros. It's a lot easier than that sounds. And then just have this go along, and every time it detects a part that was more black than white, leave a dot. Dot, 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 dot. The whole thing, I think it's 180 times 180, that's going to be a lot of dots. G-code drawing wasn't very fast to begin with, so in either case they're not fast, but it works, which is cool. So dot matrix stuff I want to do. I got a lot of work to do. I'm taking this thing to Maker Faire PDX. I got an invitation to World Maker Faire. I get like maybe a couple minutes on stage to just try and be succinct and tell people what this thing is, and hopefully I can get some more followers and we can build a big batch of them for a Kickstarter, and I can make a better PCB for it. So we're doing 2 Maker Fairs, a couple different shows, and I'm doing a lecture at one of them, so I just got a lot of things going on. And I got the Hackaday Prize ends at the end of October, so I've still got to shoot a video. I want to show, I mean this is the primary thing, but I want to show what kind of things you could do with the rest of the collection too. So I got to do a minimal amount of programming for these guys as well, and then make a cool video. If anybody has any ideas for free editing software, free video editing software, it doesn't put some stupid watermark on there, or is absurdly difficult to use, I miss Microsoft Windows video editor. It's the simplest thing ever, and they don't support it anymore, and you can't get it. So if anybody has any ideas for that, let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.